Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, Affordable Flying Expo takes off. Cessna Citation ascend given the FAA's stamp of approval. Yet another regional shuts down, damaging Alaskan connectivity. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. First, Affordable Flying Expo concludes on a win. With only a few months of preparation and minimal outside media support, the first ever Affordable Flying Expo successfully unfolded over 3 energetic days this past week. According to exhibitors and attendees, it was a success. As with any first-time event, there were lessons learned. Thankfully, we had the expert team from the FUN Aerospace Expo by our side. Their professionalism, patience, and generosity were invaluable, and we're increasingly convinced they're the best in the biz when it comes to aviation events. Exhibitors told us they appreciated the direct one-on-one interaction with potential customers, the hands-on environment, and the fact that they were the center of attention. Attendees enjoyed the focused atmosphere, no crowds of casual visitors or irrelevant displays, just real aviation enthusiasts exploring the future of flight through Mosaic. Feedback was also encouraging. FUN's Gene Conrad was pleased with what he saw, and Attila Gabbro of Gratia Aero remarked that he met as many qualified buyers at AFE 2025 as he did at Oshkosh, and he wasn't the only one to say so. There will definitely be another Affordable Flying Expo and likely more to come. Next year's event is already on the calendar with details coming soon. While AFE 2026 will surely grow, we're committed to preserving the quality, intimacy, and authenticity that made this first show so rewarding, just better refined and even better executed. It wasn't a perfect debut, but it had plenty of high points, and we'll be sharing many of them in the days ahead. For now, we extend our deep gratitude to every volunteer, staff member, exhibitor, and attendee who made this happen. AFE 2026 is just 51 weeks away. After the break, Duffy predicts mass chaos if shutdown carries to this week.
I'm currently using the Hartzell Talon, by far the best aerobatic propeller ever come out.
I use the Trailblazer. It adds performance to the Super Decathlon and dependability, and it's rugged.
Hartzell's been an excellent partner for Whip Air, just in terms of your product support as well as keeping an eye on the market and developing new products that meet demand.
It's helping us all have better performing airplanes.
It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
Looking for a new generation of proven and efficient aviation power plants that boast modern engineering, electronic ignition, and both direct and gear drive systems? With 100 horsepower to 240 horsepower, the Skyline and Redline engines offer uncommon value in an overpriced industry. Whether you are looking for fixed wing or rotor, MW Fly Americas has been established to service the American market with dedication and expertise. MWFlyAmericas.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Duffy predicts mass chaos if shutdown carries to this week. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warned that if the government shutdown continues into this next week, quote, mass chaos will hit U.S. air travel, and the DOT will be forced to make changes. His remarks were the strongest warning yet as thousands of unpaid controllers continue working under mounting strain. During a news conference, Duffy said, quote, you will see mass chaos, you will see mass flight delays, you will see mass cancellations, and you may see us close certain parts of the airspace because we just cannot manage it, because we don't have the air traffic controllers, end quote. Modern Skies Coalition calls on Congress to end shutdown. The Modern Skies Coalition, a broad-based collection of 52 aviation stakeholders, stand united in releasing the statement calling on Congress to end the government shutdown. Quote, the aviation community stands united in calling on Congress to end the shutdown without delay. This prolonged shutdown has strained the aviation system and its dedicated workforce to unacceptable levels of stress and disruption. The American flying public deserves nothing less than a fully operational aviation system. It's time for Congress to act decisively, end quote. Airlines not the only operators impacted by FAA flight reductions. Commercial airlines are not the only ones affected by the flight limitations imposed by the FAA to relieve strain on the system due to the government shutdown, which is now in its 6th week. 8 of the 25 busiest airports used by private jet flights are included on the FAA's list of 40 airports with limited flight operations. Some private operators have already said they've seen effects of FAA staffing shortages and are getting prepared for more frequent impacts. The busiest airport for private jet flights is Teterboro, which is on the FAA's list. Archer eyes LA hub with Hawthorne Airport acquisition. Archer Aviation has inked a deal for control of Hawthorne Municipal Airport, also known as Jack Northrop Field in Los Angeles, for $126 million cash. This marks a major shift in its strategy to build a localized urban air mobility network and test next-gen aviation tech. The 80-acre facility offers roughly 190,000 square feet of terminal, hangar, and office space in a dense urban setting. It's located less than 3 miles from LA International, with venues like SoFi Stadium and the Intuit Dome nearby. That's it for today's Trip Around the Patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Cessna Citation Ascend given the FAA's stamp of approval. 2.5 years and 1,000 flight hours after its unveiling captured the attention of business aviators across the world, Textron's Cessna Citation Ascend has earned FAA type certification. The first few jets have already rolled off the production line and are expected to enter service later this year. The Ascend is the latest model in Textron's long-running mid-size jet line, positioned as the successor to the Citation XLS Gen 2. It's marketed to be more efficient, use upgraded avionics, and offer an overall more refined passenger experience. The aircraft features a redesigned cockpit built around Garmin's G5000 avionics suite, providing streamlined single-pilot ops with the works, auto throttles, synthetic vision, and high-tech weather radar capabilities. Textron says the avionics integration reduces workload and aligns with the automation standards seen in newer, large-cabin biz jets. Cabin improvements are a major selling point for the Ascend. The interior draws heavily from the Latitude and Longitude series, featuring a flat floor, larger windows, and fully adjustable seating for up to 12 passengers. Optional upgrades include high-speed Wi-Fi and cabin management through a personal device interface. After these messages, yet another regional shuts down, damaging Alaskan connectivity.
Meet the first of a new generation of the M-Class family. The M700 Fury. An aircraft worthy of the name, an indomitable force. The M700 Fury transcends traditional limits with more power, blistering performance, a finely appointed interior, and the luxury of what matters most. Time. Experience the Fury. Join the legacy.
Direct Fly USA proudly introduces the new Alto NG, a single-engine, two-seat light sport aircraft for the North American market. This simple, all-metal aircraft design provides low-maintenance cost, easy, comfortable access, and responsive flight controls. Equipped with the Rotax 912 engine and a ballistic parachute, the Alto NG is reliable and safe. Learn more about the Alto NG at directflyusa.com.
It's time to upgrade your power plant to the first FAA-certified clean sheet engine design in over 60 years. Delta Hawk's jet fuel-powered liquid-cooled turbocharged engine produces turbine performance at 40% better fuel efficiency of typical reciprocating engines, while also achieving exceptional reliability and significant reduction in cost of ownership. Reserve your engine package today at deltahawk.com.
Welcome back. Yet another regional shuts down, damaging Alaskan connectivity. In a minorly tear-jerking yet hopeful letter from Kenai Aviation owner Joel Caldwell, it was confirmed that the Alaskan regional airline had officially closed its doors. The carrier had been plagued with financial burden since the 2020 COVID outbreak spurred debts that it has been unable to bounce back from. Caldwell said, quote, "COVID gave us a debt load that we haven't been able to get back on top of. Today the bank is calling that debt. We have to cease all operations immediately. I'm devastated. Our operations may stop, but this vision continues," end quote. The closure leaves major gaps in Alaska's regional air network, particularly in Unalakleet and St. Paul Island, where Kenai had been providing flights to Anchorage. The carrier had stepped in to fill the void left by Raven Alaska's earlier withdrawal from the market, operating routes without federal subsidy under the Essential Air Service program. Its shutdown means both communities are once again without regular scheduled service. Performance issues had already troubled Kenai's recent operations. Residents reported unreliable schedules, limited baggage capacity, and smaller aircraft than promised. By August, Kenai had completed fewer than half its scheduled flights between Unalakleet and Anchorage before grounding its aircraft altogether for maintenance. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.